Hey everyone, it's Dave here from Band of Badgers. So here we have for an episode, a bit of a special episode of What's in the Box. These are the Mortals Reckoning miniatures, which you can build and paint yourself from Cerberous Studios. Now you may have seen we've already been doing some bits and pieces with Benjamin Lysa over at Cerberous Studios, so do go and check that out. You can see up here we've got a live Q&A, and we've already done one of these miniatures, as we have another show called The Great British Brush Off. You may have seen it. If not, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/bandofbadgers. And this is the Lazarus Mini. Now, we painted this live on the show, and you can see hopefully all the definition that is built into this model. We did a different color scheme. You don't have to do what's kind of there. I'm an amateur painter, but this was my attempt. So you can check that out, and it comes with these fantastic bases. But let's have a look at what these boxes are. So to start with, I have three. I have the Lazarus, a Warrior Reborn, the Amaranthin Guard from Captain Leandra, and the Curios Battle King. Now each it comes in a small pack like this, nice little neat box. Fantastic artwork all the way around, quite sturdy. Some of these have a little foam base as well for the miniature to be slotted in. And you can see here on the back, there we go, Cerberus Studio presents Mortals Reckoning, a 32mm scale, highly detailed multi-part resin miniature. Now each one, and I'll pick these up so you can show, each one is in a different pose. They're not kind of just standing on their own 2 feet. We've got all different kind of poses and stances and base types, and we'll see it on here as well. Look at that, very, very dynamic. Oh, I love just spotted the lion there. It's really come up on camera actually. That's really shown up really well. But look at that, the cape flying in the background up on these kind of stone steps. This one just on the stone plinth, as you saw. This is big, highly detailed, very, very chunky. So look at that as a base. Very, very nice. And basically the miniature will stand on that like that, all in one piece. So you can glue them in place, nice big base, and make a really nice kind of scene or diorama. I love all this kind of crumbling stone. You could add detailing to that as well. That would be really, really nice for that to come out. But anyway, you have that one. So let's just take a quick look. This was the Lazarus, as I said. So this box is now empty, but we wanted to kind of show you the quality of what's inside these miniatures. So let's start with Captain Leandra. It's very simple, just pop these open. These are available in some retailers, but if retailers want to get in contact with Cerberus Studios, please do. Or come my way and I'll send on the details. So straight away, you get a nice little poly bag. Let's move these out of the way so you can see. And a base. This one just has a simple black base. Doesn't have let's say the rubble base like that. This is a standard base. But the reason for that is this miniature is practically floating. Look at that. On this kind of dress or cape that's coming down on the back. Look at these massive spears. Two-handed spears. Or 2 spears rather than 2-handed spears. So there's the base, there's the artwork. Let's just take a look at this mini. Now these are resin. So if you're used to painting miniatures, if you're used to painting Warhammer, you'll be quite familiar with these. If you're used to painting things like WizKids, maybe not. But these are, there we go. So you've got the Amaranthin Guard. And straight away, I mean, look at the light is already picking up the shadow and the detail and these weapons. So the model, as you can see, doesn't have arms. Okay. So what happens is on these weapons, on these particular ones, you can see there's a hand there, and you can see a bit of an arm and the hand grabbing the spear. So you would have to glue those onto the figurine, and then you've got the extra kind of the cloak or this tassel bit here. So it's a cloak that goes over the shoulders. I was just checking the artwork there actually, and it flows all the way down. So from the shoulders, all of this flowing thing. Look, just lightly stepping on it there. Very, very nice detail. Incredible actually. You can really, really see some of the detail on this coming through. Amazing looking. You see that? Just imagine the shading you're going to get on these rivets. The detailing on here. I mean, yeah, you got like a few like strands of hair seem to be coming down from the back, around the figure and down across the waist, and just around the belt. You can see like there's a clasp on the belt area there. Don't know if you can see that on the. Can we see that on the mini? On the picture? Oh yeah, there it is. So there's a clasp just there. Got one there and one on the other side. So incredibly detailed miniatures. These are, as I said, these are available on the Cerberous Studios website. That's cerberus-studios.com. And they're all available for purchase now. And the miniatures come in various sizes. I mean, these are just examples of 3, and these are 32mm. There are large size miniatures as well. We're not really sure what a large size mini is. Why we keep calling them miniatures when they're not. They're just kind of models to paint. And this is the last one of the 3 I've got. So here we have, there's a normal size Lazarus. You've seen the Captain Leandra of the Amaranthin Guard. And here is Cerberous, the king. Now also in our Q&A that we did with Ben, who's the creator of Mortal's Reckoning, he's taken all about the history of each character. They're all based on kind of Greek and Roman mythologies, and then he's taken them a step further. So with Mortal's Reckoning. Now, look, I've just noticed that on the base. Look at that. That is really nice. You've got smooth on this bit. You've got this cracked earth. Is that sand? Is that stone? That desert crack? Not sure. But that's really, really nice. The texture on that is, it's the same. Yep, same size as the one with stone. But obviously it's got a different thickness there. Okay, so these are made. These will be game. So again, if you check out our Q&A that we did, Ben was explaining that there is an RPG and tabletop game coming out, as well as novels. There's audio books. There's even a comic. So you can check out all of those details. This, obviously, we've got 3 parts in this one. There's Cerberous. And look again. Let's see if we can get some detail on there. If it's going to... There we go. So you've got the head, body, upper torso. There's a hand here, but we don't have a hand here. We've got this, like, not even a high knot, with the hair coming out. So there's a band around the base here, and then the hair shooting out. That is lovely. There he's got his kind of Spartan kilt looking thing. He's got his boots and stuff. Incredibly detailed. And one of the, I mean, you can see the definition that's coming up just on, just with a light. We was amazed that when we painted them, the amount of definition that really did come out. We did dry brushing, we did a darker wash, just to try and pick that out. Now, unfortunately, yeah, that this is a bit thin, but that can be fixed. You can use warm soapy water. Anyway, you need to, before you prime these, you need to clean them up in warm soapy water anyway, because these are resin. Otherwise, your prime won't stick properly, and you won't be able to paint. You do need to prime these. But to fix that, you can. But I'd be very, very delicate. But that is really, really nice. So here you just cut him off of there, and he sits on there with a bit of glue. Make sure you've got some modelling glue. Now here's the cape. Again, loads of definition in there. You can see how that's quite rigid. You can see how the light is picking that up, but that is quite rigid. That's really, really nice to see. And this, oh, they're actually stone steps. I thought it was going to be crumbling stone like this one. I thought it was going to be a little bit like that. But no, these are, look, stone steps. So I wonder where you decide to, if you were to put that on there, wow, that would look really, really nice. Let's see how they've done it here. Oh, they've done it in kind of coming down the steps. That's really nice with this massive spear. That is going to look incredible. I mean, wow. You can see some of the artwork as well. So over the screen, we've got some various kind of artwork. We've got some packet shots, as well as some shots of the models and minis themselves. It's a huge collection, and it's growing all the time. Every few months, just come back, have a look at the Cerberous website and see all the new stuff. Cerberous Studios, they're based in the UK. So they're here. So if you go to shows like Dragon Meet or UK Games Expo or Salute, you're bound to see Cerberous Studios. So they've got a fantastic stand. All of this artwork is all kind of up behind them on banners and screens and things. And they are really, really nice. But look at that. I mean, that is great. And also these bases, or similar to these kind of bases, they sell these separately as well. So you can use these for your own figures. So you can do dynamic poses and things. But that is really nice. It's kind of cracked earth. Really impressed. Right. So there you go. These are the 3 miniatures that we are using currently that were kindly sent over to us from Cerberous Studios. Thank you very much, Ben at Cerberous Studios, for sending those over. I will try and be as gentle as I can, taking that bad in. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Check out our upcoming stuff. We have more paint sessions coming up where we learn how to paint these various figures. But we just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what the boxes look like and what the miniatures look like before we had to go at painting them. Again, the brush off is for amateur painters, but we really like to kind of see what can be done. Right, hopefully we'll see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.